Okay, let's start. So, yesterday we were talking about the comparative form of the adjective. Okay, when I compare between two things. So we said that, and this time in this part of the grammar, it's going to be with us in the exam today. We said that we have in the comparative form we have two types. We have more or less, and then the adjective. This is one form. The second form is when I have the adjective and then er. Oh, and this is the second form. Now, when do I use more or less with the adjective? If I have, if I have what?
Long adjective.
Yes,
More.
very good. Long adjectives, and adjectives with er like cleaner, smarter, prettier.
Short adjectives.
Yes, short adjective. Very good. Okay. And then we had what? As adjective and then as. So here we have, as you can see, as adjective as, okay, which is the affirmative form. And I mean by that when there is things that are equal or similar, or sometimes they are different. In this case, I'm going to add not only, not as, and then the adjective as. And this is the negative form. In this grammar, I don't care about short or long adjective. I don't care about that because I'm using the adjective as it is. Okay, now what do we have in the last part of the comparative form is when I use the and then the comparative, just a minute. Yeah, the with the comparative, and this is one part of the sentence. The second part of the sentence, the also with the comparative. Now, in this type, the first part of the sentence, I use it to describe action. The second part, it's going to be what? A result. For example, I need someone to read the first example. It's new for you, but it's very easy. Can someone read the first one? The more I hear. Yes, Talis. يلا منال.
The more I hear about the Giza pyramids, the more I want to know.
Very good. The more I hear about Giza pyramids, comma, the more I want to know. So one sentence, but it has what? Two parts. The more I hear about Giza pyramids, okay, the more, this is the comparative form. What's going to happen? Every time I hear more and more, when I hear about the pyramids, al-ahramat, what's going to happen as a result? The more I want to know. You see? The second one, the harder he works at speaking English, this is the first part. The second part, the better he becomes. You see? So the harder he works at speaking English, this is the action. Okay. The result of that is that the better he's going to become at his English. You see? The harder he works, which is the harder is the comparative form, the better also is a comparative form. Did you understand the meaning of this grammar, Thalith?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Lama, who else? Is it clear? You're going to have two actions. Yes, two actions. يعني كأني أقول مثلا إنه كل مرة كأني يعني هي لا ليس لدينا مثلها تماما in Arabic, but it's like when you say إنه في كل مرة أنا أفعل هذا الشيء في كل مرة أنا أتحسن. Okay, so it's like comparative form. One action and then a result. Okay, let's have examples. I will start. I would say the more I study, the better. The more I study, this is an action. The result of that is that the better grades I get. Okay, Lilas.
The more I practice,
The more I practice,
the better I get at football.
the better what? Say it again, please.
The better I get at football.
The better I get at football. Very good. Hmm? You can use ya thalith. You can use the more and the more, or you can use what? A short adjective and then you add er. مثلا, the cleaner my house gets, the happier I become, for example. See, both of them are what? Er. I need examples to make sure that you understand very well. يلا منار.
The less happy he became, the less likely he would smile.
The less happy he becomes, and the result,
the less likely he would smile.
the less likely he smiles. Very good. I prefer Thalith. Why did I change Manar sentence to the present simple? I prefer to use the present simple with this kind of grammar. You see, he walks, I hear, I want, he becomes. All of those are in the present simple. So I prefer to use the present simple. يلا لما.
The more you pay, the better the quality is.
Nice. The more you pay,
The better the quality is.
the better the quality is. Very good. Thank you so much, Lama. So I think now it's very clear. Can you please write this in your notebook? Take a screenshot or write it down. Okay. The next thing that we have is the superlative, and you are very familiar with this grammar also. If I have also two forms, just like the comparative one. If I have the with the adjective and est, it means that the adjective that I'm going to use here should be what? A short adjective. Okay, just like when I add what? Er, remember? If I can add er to the adjective, it means I can add est. So this is one form. I use the superlative to say that something is the best or something is the highest in the class or in anything. The second one, or the second form, is when I have the most or the least, which equal what? Most equal more in the comparative form, and least equal less in the comparative form. And then I have the adjective. So, for example, the Nobel Prize is the most prestigious award. Prestigious is a long adjective, so that's why he said the most. Also here, attractive is a long adjective, that's why he's used the least. Okay, so write down with me, please. Superlative. Then we have a short adjective. Short adjectives are like short, long, tall, big, small, clean, clear. All of those are short adjectives. Okay. And if I'm going to use the form, I'm going to have the plus adjective plus est. So it's going to be the shortest, the cleanest, for example. The second type is when I have long adjective. Prepare your examples, Talith. So long adjectives like expensive. What else? Dangerous, beautiful, interesting. All of those are long adjectives. Okay, and the form is going to be the, and then most or least, and then adjective as it is. So they are going to be like the most expensive, or you can say the least interesting. Right. Now, please give me your examples. That's right, examples. Using two examples in the short adjective, the first form, and in the second form also two examples. يلا ثالث. I need students who did not participate. It's very easy. You've taken this grammar many times. So we can finish early. يلا ثالث. Your examples. يلا ليلاس.
Burj Khalifa is the longest tower.
Burj Khalifa, I hope I'm writing it correct, is the longest, very good, longest tower in the world. Yes, Manar?
Lama is the tallest student in our class.
Lama is the tallest. Which Lama?
Rajih.
Oh, mashallah, tabarakallah. Lama is the tallest student in our class. Thank you. Now I need two more examples, but using the most and the least. Any example? I think it's very easy. Where are you, the rest?
Rabbit is faster than
Remember, Yaqeen, we're talking about the superlative. We're not comparing between two people. No, someone is the best. You can change your sentence. You can use the same sentence and then change it to the superlative form. طيب يلا دانيا.
teacher ليست متأكدة يعني صح أو لا.
It's okay, honey.
The most oldest.
Which thing is the most oldest? We don't say the most oldest. We say the. Look at the form here, Dania. ذا موجودة في الاثنين صح، أنا كلها أستخدم أبدأ فيها بذا. Okay, in the superlative form. But only if it was long, if it was short, only est. مثلا the oldest, not the most, the oldest. لو كانت a long adjective, then it's going to be the most, and then you just say the adjective. So use your same sentence and change it to short adjective. Okay, while you change your sentence, يلا رغدة.
The most beautiful, the more attractive. I'm not sure.
Who is the most beautiful? رغدة, let's say.
Should
Is, if you mean the previous grammar, the more and the more, the comparative and the comparative, this one is different. This one is superlative. Superlative يعني شيء أعلى شيء في الحياة. The more and the more كانت ما زالت comparative, لكنها another type of comparative. Okay, this one no comparing. I don't know who's in the class, who is I'm comparing to. No, I'm saying that Raghda is the most beautiful girl in the school. You see? Huh?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. ها ثالث.
Teacher, I have a
يلا يا قي. Your sentence. Yes, يا قي. Okay,
A
Ilaf.
leopard is the fastest animal.
Say it again.
Leopard, الفهد,
Leopard. Okay,
is the fastest animal.
is the fastest. Very good. This animal. Minute. Let me check something. Okay. Yes, Ilaf. Thank you so much, Yaqeen.
لست متأكدة بس.
Tell me, please.
Dania is the smartest one in the class.
Nice. Dania is the smartest one in the class. Very good. Yes, she is. All of you are smart, mashallah. Very good. Okay, so I think it's very clear. Right. One additional information here is that it said that we can use the expression by far to add emphasis للتأكيد in your sentence. So you're saying here, for example, The Lion King is by far the best TV film of all. By far أحيانا تعني إنه until now. Okay. So for example, we can say Burj Khalifa is by far, okay, the longest tower in the world. Because maybe they are going to build another tower and this tower is going to be the longest one. Okay, we can say, for example, this one is a fact, so we cannot add by far. We can add here, Lama is the tallest student in our class. Lama is, and then after is or after are, okay, which is the verb, you're going to add by far. So just for emphasis, by far, and then you continue your sentence. Is it clear, Thalith? Is it clear?
Yes. Yeah, clear.
I need you please to take a screenshot and write this down in your notebook, or you can write it now. Okay, like here we have exercises. I want you to see, just to tell you that you can have many exercises in your book if you want to make sure that you understand the grammar very well. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Who can do it? It's better, I thought. As, then, than, or like. يلا Dana.
Than.
Yes, it's better than I thought. Why I cannot choose? Number 2, Brazil is England. You have bigger with one G, bigger as, bigger than with two G's, and bigger as with one G. What do you think, Yaqeen?
Bigger than 2G.
Bigger, yes, bigger than with two G's. We don't know this before, but I think you are familiar that when I change the adjective big, when I change it, it's going to be with two G's, bigger. I change it to the comparative form. She is in the class. What do you think, Ya Raneem?
Biggest.
Yes, she is. Say it again, please.
The best.
The best. Yes, she is the best in her class. I'm not as successful. She is. Yes, Dania?
As.
Yes, as successful as she is. Now, quickly, let's see here more and more. The more and the more, or the comparative and the comparative, the action and the result. So number 1, the more I learn, you have those choices. More I know, better I know, the more I know. What do you think? Yeah, Yalla Manar, what do you think?
The more I know.
The more I know. Very good. Second one.
Teacher, I'm not understand the question.
You're going to continue the sentence. He gave you what? The first part, the more I know, and then you have to choose the second part. Okay? So let's see the second one. The more I know, more job I will get, better job I will get, the better the job I will get. This one, I think it's a little bit difficult, so let's skip it. Type. Blank I study, the more years I will work. You have the less years, the fewer years, or less years. What do you think? Less, do I use it with countable or non-countable? I think all of us, we agree that we have only these two choices. This one is not correct. So you have the less years, the fewer
The
years.
less.
Do you remember few and little? The grammar few and little, a few and a little.
Yes.
So what did we say about few? It comes with?
Plural.
It comes with plural, and they are? Yes, they are countable. So it's going to be the fewer years. Okay? So you will have many, just write, when you search about this grammar, just write the grammar, the more and the more, and you will find it. Okay? But tomorrow, inshallah, Thalith, we're going to continue, and we're going to answer the questions in the book. So if you want to answer them in advance in order to participate, it's okay. Do you have any questions, darlings?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. Is everything clear? Okay, you're welcome, honey. I will take your attendance and then you're free to go. Okay, Dania is here, Ranim is here. Hiba, are you here? Hiba? Absent. Lamar Raddadi is here. Dana Rihali is here. Nof? Nof, Raha? Nof is absent. Lamar Rajih is here. And Ilaf is here. Jumana? Are you here, Jumana? Is absent. Zainab? Bara'a?
Yes.
Bara'a? Dina?
Yes, teacher.
So Bara'a is absent. Yaqeen is here. Sumaya? Ula? Sumaya, Ula? Okay, Ula is here. Okay. Manar is here. Sarah Al-Qadi?
Yes.
And Raghda is here. Okay. Bye-bye. Good luck in the exam. If anything happens to you during the exam, something is not working, something is not clear, please tell me during the exam. So maybe we can do something. Okay, bye-bye.